Your dog loves everyone in your home, but there's one person they love differently. And here's what's strange. That person might not even realize it, because the signs aren't dramatic. They're not the tail wags or the excited jumping. Those happen for the mailman too. The real signs are quieter, more specific, almost invisible unless you know what to look for. And by the end of this, you're going to look at your dog and see them completely differently. 1. They sleep facing you. Most people think a dog's sleeping position is random, just wherever they happen to flop down. But researchers in canine behavioral science have spent years studying exactly this, and what they found is anything but random. Dogs are descendants of wolves, and in wolf packs, sleep positions are one of the clearest expressions of trust and social hierarchy. The wolf that a pack member chooses to sleep near, to orient their body toward, is almost never accidental. It's deliberate. It's protective. It's attachment. Your dog does the same thing. When a dog sleeps with their face pointed toward one specific person, it means their nervous system has designated that person as their anchor, their safe point. If something goes wrong in the night, a sound, a movement, that's the direction their instincts tell them to look first. Picture this. You walk into the room at midnight to grab a glass of water. Your dog is asleep on the floor. You glance down and their nose is pointing straight at where you usually sleep. Not the door, not the window. You. That's not coincidence. That's biology telling you something your dog could never say out loud. And the sleeping position is just the beginning. Because the next sign, it happens in the first seconds after you walk through the door, and most people completely misread what it means. 2. They check on you with their eyes, not their feet. You've probably seen dogs that go wild when their person comes home, jumping, spinning, running laps, and you've probably assumed that enthusiasm equals love. But here's what most people miss. That kind of frantic energy is actually anxiety dressed up as excitement. It's a stress response, not a preference. A dog who truly, deeply feels safe with you does something far subtler. They glance at you. Behavioral researchers call this social referencing. It's the same behavior observed in human infants. A child who trusts their caregiver doesn't cling to them. They explore the room, and then they glance back, just to confirm you're still there, to regulate themselves emotionally through your presence. Your dog does this constantly with their favorite person, while they're playing, while they're sniffing something outside, while they're watching TV with you. Every few minutes, that quick glance. Not asking for anything, just checking. Dr. Julianne Kaminski at the University of Portsmouth has studied gaze behavior in dogs for over a decade. What her team found is that dogs use eye contact with humans in a way that no other domesticated animal does. They read your face, they track your mood, and they use you as an emotional compass. The dog that glances at you across the room isn't bored. They're bonded. And there's something even more remarkable that happens in that moment of eye contact. Something happening in both your body and theirs simultaneously. We'll get to that later. But first, let's talk about something you've probably felt but never been able to explain. 3. They match your energy without being told. You come home after a terrible day. You don't say anything. You sit on the couch. And your dog, without any command, without any signal, just comes and sits beside you. Quietly. No jumping, no demanding attention, just presence. That's not luck. That's emotional mirroring. And it is one of the most scientifically significant things a dog can do. Research published in the journal Animal Cognition found that dogs don't just respond to our emotional expressions, they synchronize with them. Their cortisol levels, their heart rate, their behavioral arousal, all of it tracks the emotional state of their primary attachment figure. Not just any human, their person. Think about what that means. Your dog is carrying your stress with you, literally inside their body. And on the flip side, when you're joyful, they don't just react to it, they absorb it. Their whole nervous system lifts. Ethologist Alexandra Horowitz at Barnard College describes this as the deepest form of social attunement observed in non-human animals. Dogs who do this with one specific person have essentially wired that person into their emotional regulation system. Your mood is their mood. Your calm is their calm. That's not a pet behavior, that's a relationship. And if you're not subscribed yet, this is a good moment to do it, because we're about to go somewhere most dog content never goes, the biology underneath all of this. Stay with me. 4. They bring you broken things. This one sounds strange at first, but stay with it. This beginning with a wagging tail and complete sincerity. Here's what's actually happening. In wolf behavior, bringing food or objects back to another member of the pack is a social offering. It says, "I thought of you. You came to mind when I had something." That's an expression of social inclusion, of seeing someone as part of your inner circle. But with domesticated dogs, this behavior evolves into something even more interesting. Animal behaviorist Patricia McConnell notes that dogs frequently bring objects specifically during moments of emotional intensity, when they're excited to see you, when they sense you're upset, when they feel the urge to connect but don't know how. They're giving you what they have, because they want to give you something. And the fact that it's often broken or small or objectively worthless to you, that's the point. To them, it's not about the object, it's about the reaching, the gesture, the "I wanted to give you this, so here." Your dog doesn't have hands, they can't hold you, they can't write you a note. What they can do is walk up to you with a chewed-up tennis ball and offer it like it's the most important thing in the world. Because to them, in that moment, it is. 5. They exhale when you touch them. We've talked about sleep. We've talked about glances and mirroring and gifts. But this last one, this is the one that will stay with you. Pay attention next time you reach down and rest your hand on your dog. Not a playful scratch, not a vigorous pet, just a quiet, still touch. If you're their person, they exhale. A long, slow breath. Their body softens. Their muscles release. It happens in seconds, and it is over in seconds, and almost nobody notices it. But what's happening in that exhale is extraordinary. Research from Nagasaki University in Japan, led by Dr. Miho Nagasawa, showed that mutual gazing between dogs and their owners triggers the release of oxytocin in both parties, the same neurochemical that bonds mothers to newborns, that cements human friendships, that makes love feel like safety. The same effect occurs during gentle, sustained physical contact. Your dog's body releases oxytocin when you touch them, and it only reaches full intensity, the kind that actually lowers heart rate and reduces cortisol, with their specific person. Not with strangers, not with just anyone who reaches down. With you. That exhale is not passive. It's not just relaxation. It's their nervous system saying, "This is the one. This touch belongs to this specific human. This is where I come to rest." You are, without your dog ever being able to tell you, their biological home. Here is what all 5 of these moments have in common. They're not loud. They don't ask for anything. They're not trying to impress you. They happen in the quiet spaces, in the middle of the night, across a crowded room, in the soft moment after a hard day. They happen when your dog thinks no one is watching closely enough to notice, and now you are. The science behind dog attachment tells us something profound, not just about dogs, but about love itself. That real connection doesn't announce itself. It orients toward you while you sleep. It glances back to make sure you're still there. It exhales when you're close. Your dog has been telling you that you're their person every single day in the quietest possible language. The only question is, were you listening?